Hello, lovely yogi. Welcome to Flow with Shreya. I'm Shreya, and this is your desk chair yoga flow. To begin, just be mindful of your surroundings. Make sure that if your chair is a rolling one, lock it if you can, or just be very mindful that it doesn't roll away from you while you're practicing. Also, if your chair moves back, make sure you lock it in the front position so you don't lose your balance. With all that being said, let's begin by simply connecting with our breath. If you can, have your feet flat on the mat. Maybe even scoot forward a little bit on your chair so that you can have your spine nice and tall. You can place your palms on the arms of your chair, in your lap, wherever feels comfortable for you. Now take a moment just to soften your eyes. Notice your breath going in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice if there's any hesitation in your breath. See if you can find a little bit more ease. Begin to tune out any distractions, whether it's your coworkers talking, any sounds going on around you, or thoughts in your mind. Just accept and acknowledge any of these distractions and let them go. With your next breath, blink your eyes open, readjust if you need to. Inhale and send your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Inhale the palms up. Exhale the palms to heart center. One more round. Inhale the palms up. Exhale the palms to heart center. Now place your palm on the right arm of your chair, or maybe just grab the side of the chair if you don't have an arm. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. Find a side bend here. Continuing to ground down through the left hip into your chair while reaching up and over with those left fingertips. Creating space here. Maybe even send the left shoulder back towards your chair a little bit. Inhale your way back to center. Inhale the right arm up and over as you place the left palm on your arm or grab onto the chair. Breathe in and out. Ground down through the right hip. Reach up and over with the right fingertips. And then take a moment just to send the right shoulder back towards the back of your chair. Inhale, come back to center. This time, inhale, send the arms up overhead. Exhale as you twist to the right. Again, grab onto any part of the chair that feels right. Shift forward if you need to do this twist, or you can just take the right arm behind your back as well. The right arm behind the back actually gives you really good leverage here to twist a little bit deeper. But again, continue to send the energy down your tailbone and up through the crown of your head, creating length in the spine. Inhale your way back to center. Send the arms up overhead once more. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, take a moment to shift in any way you need to. Maybe take the left arm behind your back. Use the leverage of your chair to twist a little bit deeper. Gently engage your core by hugging your belly button up and in. Lift up through the crown of your head. Ground down through your tailbone. Inhale and make your way back to center. Take a moment just to lengthen through the spine and again, have your feet grounded beneath you. Next, we'll take some neck stretches. So we'll begin with some neck rolls, just bringing the chin towards the chest, right ear towards the right shoulder, tilting the head back, left ear towards the left shoulder, and back with your chin towards your chest. Let's take these slow and gentle, continuing to breathe out as your chin comes towards your chest, in as your head rises up. Inhale, come back to center, and take your neck circles in the opposite direction. Again, notice if there's any hesitation anywhere, any tension. Maybe use your breath and this movement to release some of that tension, to find a little bit of ease. Inhale, come back to center. And this time, just tuck your chin towards your chest. Find a stretch through the back of your neck. Continue to breathe. Inhale, lift your head up to neutral, then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe here and stay here. Or if you want a little bit more, gently place the right palm on top of your head, not pulling or forcing, but just as a gentle weight. Breathing in and out. Inhale your way back to center, left ear towards the left shoulder. And again, if this is enough, stay here. And only if you want to, you can place the left palm on top of your head as a gentle weight. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale your way back to center and send the arms up overhead. As you exhale, reach the fingertips forward and hinge at the hips, taking a seated forward fold. You can let your torso rest on your thighs. The fingertips can dangle, whatever feels good. You can always take a moment to spread your legs a little bit wider to give yourself even more space to bend. Inhale, rise up, and then shifting yourself towards the edge of your mat. Again, if your chair rolls or turns side to side, just be mindful of that. And as you come to the edge of your seat, go ahead and take your right leg out to the right. We'll find a seated chair side angle pose. And you can stay here in this space, or if you want to open up the left hip a little bit more, you can take the left leg out to the left, opening up the knee. Left forearm can rest on your thigh, and right arm can sweep up and over. And these are all options. You can pause anywhere along this progression as you see fit. Inhale, make your way back to center. Bring both feet back to the middle. And then taking your time, moving mindfully, send the left leg out to the left. Stay here if this is good. If you want to, you can always open up that right hip by externally rotating through the right hip. Breathe here. Right forearm can come to right thigh. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over for your chair side angle pose. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale, make your way back to center. Both feet come into center. And then again, coming a little bit close towards the edge of your seat. Inhale, send the arms up, and then bring your chest above your knees. Coming into a chair pose, a supported chair pose. And if you want a little bit more, you can lift your hips up off the chair, coming into a full chair pose. Breathing in and out here. Exhale, grab onto your chair first, and then take a seat. If you've already been in your chair, just come up to seated. With your next exhale, send your right foot forward, coming onto the heel, and then interlacing your fingertips, place the palms onto your right thigh. Lean forward as you fold towards your right toes. Lift the right toes up towards your nose, finding a stretch in the back of your right leg. Ground down through the left foot, keeping your balance. Continuing to breathe here. Drop the right pinky toes towards the floor. Just a different sensation. Inhale the toes back up. Drop the left big toe towards the floor. Just notice what you feel. Inhale the toes back up and bend into the right knee, coming back to center. This time extending the left foot forward, coming onto the left heel. Interlace your fingers. Place the palms on your left thigh. Pressing and using the leverage. Lean forward, folding towards the left toes. Just as far as it feels safe to you. Deep breaths in and out, toes towards the nose. And then drop the left pinky toe towards the floor. Just changing the sensation here. Inhale, lift the toes up. Exhale, left big toe towards the floor. Just as far as it feels right to you. Inhale your way back to center. Rise up, bend into the left knee, coming back into your seat. Now for the next posture, I'd like you to gently rise up to mountain pose, coming off of your chair. And now you can use a wall or your desk for a downward facing dog. So if you're using your desk, just place your palms on your desk and then hinge at the hips as you walk your feet back, coming into an L shape or a standing downward facing dog shape. Sink your heart towards the floor. Notice the sensation here of opening your heart and what you feel in the backs of your legs. And you can play around with your foot placement here to get the stretch that works for you. You can do the same thing on the wall as well. Just placing your palms on the wall and then walking your feet back and sinking your heart towards the floor. So whatever works for you with the space you have, continuing to breathe wherever you are. Inhale, rising up, walk your feet back to center, coming back to mountain pose. For the next posture, I'll show you two variations, a standing pigeon or a seated figure four. So for a standing pigeon, if you have space on your desktop or even a countertop, you can take your right foot, taking your shin, place it on top of the countertop. Now this usually works best if your countertop is a little bit higher or if your desk is a little bit higher, but wherever you are, you can still get a really good stretch here. Breathing, noticing where you feel the sensation, I'll show you the seated variation next. So if you're in your chair, go ahead and place your feet flat on the ground and take the right ankle and cross it over your left thigh. Breathe here. And you can always gently place a little bit of weight on your right knee to get a little bit deeper into that right glute for a stretch. And in fact, if you don't have a higher standing desk or a higher countertop, this might get you a little bit deeper. So you can always try both and see what works for you. Wherever you are, just breathe. Always anchoring yourself and coming back to that breath. Exhale, release from wherever you are. Shake out the right leg. Then we'll go to the opposite side. Again, I'll show you the seated variation and the standing variation. So if you're seated, cross the left ankle over your right thigh. Again, make any adjustments you need to. You can always place a gentle weight with your palm on your left knee to get a little bit deeper here. You can also fold forward slightly if that feels good in your body. And if you're doing the standing variation, standing pigeon, you can take the left shin on top of that counter space or desk space. Lean into it a little bit. You can even place your palms next to your foot and knee and breathe. So we don't always have to be on our mats to practice yoga. We can always practice breath work and meditation anywhere. And we can use our surroundings and things around us for some unique variations on asanas. Exhale, release from wherever you are and shake it out. Now coming back into a seat if you're not already there. Take a moment just to place one palm on your belly and one palm on your heart. Allow your eyes to soften once more. And reconnect with your breath. Notice if there's a difference in your breath now than when you began practice. You can even take this time to practice some equal breathing, also known as samavritti. This is where you make your inhales and exhales the same length. You can always start with a count of 4 in and 4 out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continuing at your own pace with whatever count works for you. Or just breathing normally. Next breath, gently blink your eyes open, bring your awareness back into the space, release your palms, maybe shake out your wrists, shake out your ankles, and continue on with your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this desk yoga flow. If you enjoyed this flow, please be sure to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. It always means a lot to me when you share my videos so others can find them too. If you share it on social media, be sure to tag me at Flow with Shreya. What are some of your favorite poses to practice at your desk while you're working? Let me know in the comments below. For more yoga, check out this playlist right here. You'll find vinyasa, yin, relaxing, prenatal, and postnatal yoga on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.